Hello! Okay, so today we are going to do some writing practice. So if you can do this with a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, or you can even try and do this on your phone, like typing it out on your phone. But if you don't have that, if you don't have paper or you can't use your phone to type it, then you can just watch me do it and maybe practice speaking if you want to. So what we're going to do is answer some questions that use these words that help us to describe nouns and things like that, right? So best, worst, stuff like that. So so the first question we're going to look at is where is the best vacation? So for me, all of these questions are what you think. There is no right or wrong answer. It is just your opinion, right? It's just what you think. So where is the best vacation? So for me, I like vacations where I get to see a lot of nature. So I like to go in places with really pretty plants or trees and places that there are not a lot of people. So I like to go, I like to go to national parks. So national parks are um, like Zion's National Park, some of the ones in Utah, uh, the, you know, we have lots of national parks close to Salt Lake City, right? You go into the canyons, up into the mountains. So I think the best vacation is in a national park. So I would write the best vacation is I'll say vacations are. I'll make it plural. The best vacations are in national parks. So you can write down what you think the best vacation is. The best vacations are in, maybe you really love California. The best vacations are in California. Or you could be like, the best vacations are when I go back home. So the best vacations are when I go back home. So that could be one of your answers, best vacations are when I go back home. The best vacations are when I see my family, right? So it just depends on what you think. And so doesn't have a right or wrong answer, really. None of these questions do. So, oh, we started at the end. I'll go back to the beginning. So, what is the biggest thing you own? So, the question's asking, you can have things that are big, right? You can have a big bookshelf, right? Like I have a bookshelf right there. I have a plant, I have a big plant. But what is the biggest thing that I own? I don't own a house. The word own means that you bought, that it's your property, right? So what is the biggest thing I own? The biggest thing I own, I think, is my car. The biggest thing I own is my car. But you could be thinking, okay, I think the biggest thing I own is my TV. The biggest thing I own is my TV. right? That could be something. Or maybe the biggest thing I own is my couch. The biggest thing I own is my couch. That could be the biggest thing that you own. So it's not asking what is it that you have in your house or that you own that is big. It's saying which is the biggest, which is the most big. So the next question is, what is the most expensive, this word is expensive, thing you own? So when it says the most expensive, it's asking what is it that you own that you spent the most money on, that's the most expensive. So you have to think like, okay, what did I pay a lot of money for that is more money than all of the other things that I own? So I think the most expensive thing I own is my car for me. So the most expensive thing I own is my car. So that's my answer. But maybe the most expensive thing you own is your phone. The most expensive thing I own is my phone. Or maybe the most expensive thing you own is your TV. Again, the most expensive thing I own is my TV. Or maybe it is you own your apartment, right? So I pay rent. So that means that I don't own my apartment. I pay somebody else to live here. But if you own your apartment, the most expensive thing you own, the most expensive thing I own is my apartment. That could be it. That could be the most expensive thing you own. So those are all good answers. You can write whatever you want. If you're worried about it being correct or not, don't worry. I just want you to practice writing. That's all. Okay. So this next question, what is the strongest part of your body? So for me, I'm not a very strong person. I don't think that I am the strongest person. But when you're asking me, what is the strongest part of my body? So that's what the question is. What is the strongest part of your body? So now you have to think, okay, what are the strongest muscles that I have on my body? So for me, I don't have strong arms or a back that's very strong, but my legs are strong, or at least I think my legs are strong. So the strongest part of my body are my legs. The strongest part of my body, I should put parts. The strongest parts of my body are my legs. Now, you may be thinking, what is the strongest part of my body? You could be like, I have really strong arms. So you'd say the strongest parts of my body are my arms. And that would be your answer. Now, we already answered the best vacation, right? But my next question is, what is the worst season, right? Worst means bad, right? Best means good. What is the worst? So the most bad season. What is the season that you do not like the most? So for me, I think the worst season is summer. I hate summer. I do not like summer. I think it's too hot. I don't like I don't like summer at all. I don't like going outside and when it's hot out, I hate it. So I think the worst season is summer. Now you may be thinking, no, the worst season is winter. You could be like, I hate snow. I think snow is the worst. So sometimes you can write more if you want to. So the worst season is winter. I hate snow. That could be your reason. Or I think the worst season is summer. I hate hot weather. So the answer can be anything you want. You could really hate fall. I hate fall because I hate Halloween. I hate, you could have lots of reasons. I love fall. I love spring. I love winter, but I hate summer, right? So I think the worst season is summer. But for you, what do you think? Do you think fall is the worst? Do you think winter is the worst? So just write whatever you think is the worst or the most bad, right? So that's all you got to do. And that's it for today. And I'll send you a worksheet to do this weekend if you want to. You do not have to, but if you want to do it, then good for you. If you don't want to do it, then that's okay. But yeah, as long as you're just practicing writing, and if you don't have anything to write with for this lesson, you can just speak, right? You can just say what you think. But I thought this would be good to help you like practice writing. So that's it for today, and I will see you guys next lesson.